Of my heritage, it is what I am. Yes, so Omando you, it ain't you every time. They say Ale Omando dede, Homamula meji hoju shayel. Ekimo gumo kiwa o, amalani o. Akaiba tishe, mi akarona gbegba o. Ayulo ayubo owo ye o, e ma reno. Yeah.
In respect of ìdàgbàsókè Ondo nípa ti ọrọ̀ ajé ìyàgbé ní Ondo Development and Economic Summit, the first of its kind ní Igbe. Àwọn yìí à ń ṣe agbátẹrù ètò náà àmúhàn adẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe ètò ní September 1st to 2nd. Ìyẹn ni fi nígbà ìdídúró yìí àwọn nǹkan yẹ ká ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yà á lè ká mú ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa dọ́kan wá balẹ̀ náà máa yẹ bíbí dọ́kan wá balẹ̀. Òṣèré Nàìjíríà ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé epo fẹ́ dry up epo ìfẹ́ nìtumọ̀ so dáríwò àwọn national resources ọlọ́run kò wá bí àti endowments wá dáríwò basile hanẹ́sẹ̀ dálé ní gbébé dálé ní industry dálé ní entrepreneurship center dálé ní ICT hub.
I just want to say big thank you to these three key people. One, I will thank His Excellency Arakunrin Boluwarotimi Akeredolu. You mú àǹfààní kò wá fi okay, this is a good idea. Let's run with it. And secondly, I will thank my brother here, DG Babajide Akeredolu, for his sometimes me 1 a.m. when we are putting this thing together. Sometimes when the fellow soon, okay, you can't sleep or it's tomorrow, you need to help me do this and this and this. And lastly, sir, Madupenowo Abaye Ibadidiwa. When I mentioned this matter to Abaye, he felt me, how important to see me do is development of Ondo. There's one thing that is synonymous to all of us is development of Ondo Kingdom.
And if there's anything we have in Ondo State is we have our biggest resource is our human capital. But bigger than that is their connection to their roots. You know, we hear about Ondo and Ekimogo and how everybody keeps coming. There's such a strong connection. And yes, Ondo State has done a lot to develop our industrial park. But there's an understanding that a lot of people will feel like that is not home. So somebody needs to help us create the right environment for us to invest at home. And it is good to see Mr. Femi with your support trying to achieve that goal. So Kabezi, I want to really thank you for that. Because if you are not in support of this, there's nothing we can do about it. Because once the people of the kingdom know that Kabezi is backing such an endeavor, you know, they will know that this is something that we expect to be sustained. So, sir, on behalf of Mr. Governor, myself, you know, and those of us that are really driving investment promotion in the state that are also present, I want to thank you for your continued support, and we ask you to keep supporting the initiative.
We can put tourism in the back burner because it's very important. You can imagine what it will do to this community if we have 50,000 people descending in Ondo Kingdom at a particular time. What would that do to us and for us? The hotels, number one, will be at 100% occupancy rate, correct? Yes. And what's that? Economic buoyancy. Yes. Okay. All the restaurants in town will be busy, right? Yes. All the taxis, Okadas, and everybody will be busy doing that. So it's very important for us to think about tourism, because I keep saying it and I keep repeating myself, tourism is becoming the next oil in Nigeria. Our oil, like our mommy said, is drying up. I'm a tourist. I travel a lot. And when you go to different communities or different states or different countries, tourism is a movement of people from point A to B. What they see when they get there is what makes it economically viable for the community.
It is the prerequisite, it is the underground work which I want this particular group of eminent Ondo state sons to think about. That is the reorientation of our youths.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We can plan 1 billion things, sink millions of capital, sink whatever we think we can sink. We need to change this perception and the attitude of our people.
You and Aketi, Aketi, and the other members of his own group, both of you are very passionate. One can see that in you. You just only need to keep it up. The sky is too low to be your limit. I've listened to you, what you all said. I don't want to repeat myself. But what we are talking now is having a synergy between the government and the community. With that, there is nothing that is impossible. More so that you are here with our own son and daughter at the aim of affairs. So we know this is already achieved.
What we've done for Odes has been more around strategy. Odes is a manifestation of something we strongly believe in, around bringing development to the grassroots, letting everybody have some level of control over their destiny. So all we try to do for them is we try to look at what are the comparative advantages the community has, and then what are the potential touch points that the actual project or the event should focus on. And then beyond that, again, we've been basically the connection between the community and government, ensuring that government is aware of what is going on and government gives its best support towards a successful event. But even beyond security, I think there's a sentimental value of investing at home. We know Ondo sons and daughters are already very connected to their home. They're really rooted at home. But now our question becomes, don't just come home for an event. Now come home knowing that you can put something on ground that would help keep Ondo to be that shining light in Ondo State itself. So that's our biggest thing we ask that they should look at when it comes to investing. You are creating jobs for more people, jobs for more youths, overall development for the community. So I would think we advise everyone from the diaspora, come home, come and invest, and then come and see Ondo town grow in leaps and bounds.
Our aspect is ICT hub in Ondo town, and presently we have an existing ICT hub located along Ademulegu called Z Hub. And basically what we do there is to empower and train and follow up on incubators and people that want to go into the technological industry, be it from schools, from organization, entrepreneurship, your own business.
Ondo Development Economic Summit that is coming up in Ondo Kingdom. I think it's a very wonderful development. This summit will enable people to put heads together to see how we can continue to develop our community in the areas of industrialization, in the areas of youth training, youth empowerment, tourism, and all these other areas that can bring development to our community. I mean, it's important for our sons and daughters in diaspora to come back to Ondo Kingdom. If I can use myself as an example, I was in diaspora and came back, and we are doing work for the government and for the people. I think it's very important. If our people don't come back to develop, who do we expect to come and develop our kingdom? So we are calling on all daughters and sons of Ondo Kingdom to please come back, see what we can do. Let's put hands together. And when we do that, it will further develop our community. So please come on down. Let's do it together.
Need a day be measure. Needed be more for. Yeah, there is something I've come to know. Hey, man, I want more man don't know. Na 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 na. Needed be measure. Yeah, needed be more for. Yeah, there is something I've come to know. Amen, I want more man, don't I care? Ondo amanui, Ondo amasawa, amasawa.